proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
I wonder what he'll say if I don't move.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though. Kid just rages for a while. Pair of slinger pistols falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. School of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines. He sets foot inside one of Zelandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. Security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide. Windbags start turning up for last call. Start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out for the kid. Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here. He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. The kid pockets a memento breaker. What's the fastest man in the land? News is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
Playing a game called Bastion.
Finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where they keep and pick the best tools for the job.
Bastion is the name of the game I'm playing right now. So I can spell it out on this thing. think that's it. Right? Bastion. Yep. Yeah, it does. It's pretty dope. Try that. Let's see. Dual pistols. New weapon. I need the hammers. Pistols. About the pistols.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid will feel like a new man.
It's pretty cool because he narrates everything you do and stuff. It's pretty funny. So we got 20 health, critical hit. Full health. Oh, we did full health. Let's go just add some more health. So just add one real quick. Those two. I just started right now. From the very beginning.
So them swerve spurs are crazy for the corners.
I'm gonna say it's too hard, but just not getting these weapons too far.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Come do it.
He falls to his death. I'm just fooling. Kid that watch his step.
Distance.
Takes a chunk of alloy.
Something heavy. An upgrade material, a chunk of alloy. That you can't use right now.
Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Oh,
scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Reload. Oh, this dude's spitting at me, bogus. Ultimate disrespect. Got this big dude up. Reload. Whirlwind.
He's a mighty fast learner.
Oh. Let's get it. Come on. Oh. Took the move. Got him.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Again. I'm pretty sure this is money. I played Zelda enough to know this. A little bit of reconstruction. Anything? I ain't even gonna chance it.
He finds the core to the Wharf District.
To the Wharf District.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Skyways in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
I'm not racist. What? You bogus. I think there were
Did
very
anybody
good
else
people
survive?
on both sides. Okay.
Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Oh, what happened? Yeah, it's pretty cool, John. Pretty cool little game I'm playing with. Am I back home? I think I am. This hotel internet is not fast.
Just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send it even farther into the wild unknown.
Into the wild of the unknown. I wish I had that voice so I can narrate stuff. Pretty cool. That or Morgan Freeman.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power on that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
I can't do it. I gotta work on my narrating voice.
Kid ponders what to build.
I like to drink, but I like weapons more.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Yeah, we can. We can hold our own. Yeah, it was a long day. I can't do the voice right now, okay? What else besides work? Oh, we got other things. Sling Storm. Rapid fire frenzy. Countless bullets. Requires one of those things. Whirlwind. What's this? Mirror shield. Secret technique to automatically counter blocks all oncoming attacks from a short time. Nope. I like bullets. Chomp chomp. Let's try this out. Don't think I try this one.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if the hammer's too slow.
That's right. Did he just say chomp chomp? Alright, what do I go to to next, bro?
Ain't always much to say.
Fine.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Distant land. What's this? Did I do this already? That's home base. Find it, bring it back. There may be useful supplies here as well. Let's go for the supplies.
The workman ward. Them windbags used to keep the city humming along here.
Humming. What about this?
The breaker barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here.
Proving grounds, core detect.
The wharf district. Folks sail deep into the boundless sea from here.
Word. Let's go with this one first.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
We gotta find a better way for me to enter into a place, because I'm tired of landing on my face.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets.
Let's try this.
But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Oh, y'all just showing up out of nowhere? Let's get it. Close combat for y'all. Oh, what's this?
Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this.
Snap! Let's get it, pimpin'. We out here.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before.
About that life?
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
What's the...
No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
Okay, go with it. Place that in here. Oh, you want smoke? Gonna make sushi tonight. Ooh,
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Press that button.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. The white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
Okay, I got a time to just right quickly. I get it.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. And now there's a new marshal in town.
That's right. Love me. Oh, I should have took the cord.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall.
Okay, good.
Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
My thoughts exactly. Oh, reload. Come on, Pimpin'. Ooh, this sounds good.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Not your friend.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Oh, snap. Select an upgrade. What's this? What's this? So we got the dice, or it looks like something's exploding. %10% hit, critical hit, a special weighted hammer that can punch through anything. Or 50% damage sledgehammer. So I can do critical hit, chance critical hit, or a guaranteed 50% more. Harder, heavy hammer delivered, great force impact. I'm going with that.
Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
No, all my points. What's this? Oh, for the arrows. I don't even have a bow and arrow. I mean, I don't use a bow and arrow. No, for the pistol though, not bogus. Fine. Oh, it just got quiet. Ooh, don't like that.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
Percy the Snitch. You know what, bro? Listen, I'm not even mad about all the stuff you snitched on me for. Here, put it there. I wish you was. Oh.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Dang, bro, you still owe me $50. Reload. Reload. Can't match the pistols.
He heads for the biggest dump in town.
Oh, dang.
Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Oh, dang, he just committed suicide. Okay.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel.
Oh, Gershel, you son of a...
For Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a pineapple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where it started.
Okay, I hear you. I hear what I'm not.
The rest of the path is gone for good. And his city crest won't bring it back.
I mean, these guys is cool and all, but I gotta switch them out. I'm just sitting there. Slice and dice, baby, slice and dice. Let me get some of this Fiji water real quick.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
It's about the ragged hood belonging to someone ill-fated, Gasfella. What are the flood in the city?
The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
Oh, did it? Calamity.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
He's going with that. If I get a Smith forge from it. Gotta forge some things together.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world. And we can start right here.
Yeah, we can. 2 target penetrations per shot and thick and heavy bowstring that packs superior power. Or, now hear me out, draw speed. I need that. I'll take that instead. Or I could wait till, what is this? Other things that are locked. Of course they are. I'll go with that. I'm using the bow and arrow.
Like the Mies gun. That bow's like new again.
Yeah, it was. It was like new. Now, on the switch. My pistolas. Okay? Pistolas with the bow. And or if not arrow. You, sir, gotta go. Whatever this thing was. I'll try this. This is a secret technique that causes an arrow to bounce. Oop, using it. Bounce, 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 bounce. Booty to the rhythm of the beat. Hammer. Or war machete. Very strong. Very short range, but sweeps in a wide arc. Stationary attack with its most powerful. So we got the squish squish with a slice and dice. Just got to upgrade on this, so I'll start using this again.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
Oh, right. On to the next, on to the next one.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Ooh, snaps, okay. Still don't know. Oh, I did that already, that's why. Let's try this. The breaker ball, releasing Harold. Just the right moment.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
Oh, best believe I can.
He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. A perfect shot just happens in a flash.
Is that it? Just one? Man, that was garbage. 30 seconds or less. What's this right here?
Kid ain't had enough of the breaker's balance.
I'm up for the challenge. 30 seconds or less to do it.
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
Got it. What was it, 23 seconds? Oh, I got everything. What you thought? Oh, and I got a pocket watch. Something fancy. Oh, you fancy. Now I can chunk. This dude got an iron jaw. He's looking to boxing.
I almost don't believe it when he says he passed the breaker's challenge.
You know what they say?
Sometimes a single look says it all.
Yeah, whatever. What you got for me, buddy? Can't do nothing fancy. I need a weapon for that, huh? Okay. What about you, though? Oh, I I can switch between the two. So this is unlocked now. What is this? Drawstring speed, 50% damage. Arrow causes damage over time. Knock this arrow steps into the market and yada yada. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Beautiful. Just around the river bend.
The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
Now let's go fall on our faces, yeah. Secret skills are powerful, but requires this type of liquid.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fall on top of him. That's what I was gonna say. Ooh, what happens if I touch that stuff?
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
Maybe it's staff weeds.
It cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it.
Shut up, okay? Fine, I'm moving. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's what it is. Got some of that Gorilla Glue. Something greasy. Oh, it's grease. Just in case. I gotta fix somebody's car.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
It'll be here.
Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Looks like a reset button. Something's about to go down. Switch.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Feeling I don't want none of this to be around when this goes down.
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing at all.
Quite a bit, as it turns out.
What do you mean?
The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squire's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman.
Where you going, bruh? Fight's back this way.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipping of free samples shows up.
Oh, man.
It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland. Tax-free.
Tax-free?
One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene, to be sure. Give or take a few seconds.
Yeah, give us focus.
Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
Get it.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Isn't this the nearest? Oh, it's down here. I'm surprised none of these things hit me yet. Go.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
I can't, because every time I come back, I just fall straight on the face.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
New one's just getting started. Okay, I'm not gonna try anymore.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
How long is a while? What's this for? Bullet scatters eliminated. Vacuum sealed firing cylinders provide superior accuracy for every shot. Okay. Or +4 ammo capacity for my pistolas. ¿Dónde está mi pistolas? I have the bang for the buck. But first, let's see what else we can do up here. Fine. I'm trying so hard to get
time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Oh man, I got all these here to choose from. Cinder brick stout, 100% longer duration when counter blocking. Defends just before being hit. Whiskey. Y'all know Tesla coming out with a tequila? It's called Tesquila. No lie. Look it up. 100% critical hits. Damage surrounding foes if defeated. The dizzy bubbly. Absorb stray fragments. Active only when full health. I can feel the bass from this song in my iPad. It's pretty cool. Active only when below 25%. 100% longer durations when counter blocking. Defense just before being hit. The spicy, nutty flavor. How to use that? Let's get hit a critical hit. Only one below 25%. I'm never below 25% yet. Let's go with heavy punch.
Hearty punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
And the best of times. Alright, the pistolas are gonna come into effect. Actually, what's this? I want to use my bow. Boo. Arrows called damage over time. Critical 100% damage, 50%, or overtime. Let's try overtime.
Kid packs a special surprise in every one of those arrows.
Oh, and I have enough for the pistolas. Bullet scatter eliminated. More ammo or more accuracy? Let's go with accuracy.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
That's true, man. That is true. Next spot, mate. What else can I build? That's like the vein. Ooh. I'm gonna go back to the sword. Sword.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful.
Alright, let's try it. I don't know what to do.
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Still others used the place to test their finest blades.
Kill everybody. Yeah. Where are you? I see you up there. In there.
You make short work of them things.
Oh man. I almost got the first prize. What's the first prize? Under 60 seconds. Dang, I was so close. Mainly because I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm about to go ahead and do this.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say.
Let's make it happen.
The little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts try to flee on instinct.
Running just gonna make it worse, fellas. Come on.
Best to put them away first before they rile up the others. Keep carbs falling in a flash.
Told you. That's with Damo in his mug. Yo, I'm out.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
That's right. What is this for? Oh, it's for the blade. Jumping out of the airplane. Feel like someone play some PUBG in this mode.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
Pleasure, no way. No pleasure. I need today. No pleasure. Okay, is what I say. No way. Hey.
But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid.
What? Bogus.
The floor starts giving way on the lightest step.
Don't give way yet.
A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for it.
And I did.
Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
On my way, baby. Word.
Careful is the only way to go. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
In your face.
Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
Oh, it's about to go down.
The calamity changed everything, even when the wind blows.
One more time.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the cord? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that cord ain't coming back.
Like tu madre.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them.
With a hand grenade.
He's wise to toss those things plenty far away.
What is this thing? Oh, what is this, a hand cannon? One more time.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky. Wake them up.
In the face.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So we didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
It's about to runs by. Supplies taken from the sun down high.
could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
No matter. Okay, chili, chili, bang, bang. Got enough money for all this stuff. So for the sword, attack cripple foe, attack, deal damage over time. 20% critical hits. Take that.
A little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Hello. What's up? Playing Bastion.
Can't be too careful these days.
I see what you're doing. Okay. You get done with your being on set? Ooh, hit a long drive.
You have to think fast to survive the wilds. And not walk faster than the slingers.
Hell no.
They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine.
The hell? Shit.
They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop.
I'm playing Bastion. That's a cool game.
Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the
check out my
trigger.
live stream, check that out, or phased it, or phased it. I share it on the page too.
Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes.
It's a cool game with some cool little graphics. Guy narrating the whole time and then has some fantasy type music.
I gotta say,
First prize.
he's the fastest shot I ever seen.
Right. Fragments of the old world.
He blew through slinger range like it was nothing.
Like it was no thing, man. Are you all the way home now or what? Brookside?
The Hanging Gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing.
Oh, Brookside, man, and born and raised. So you'll be out in Vegas in 2 days, eh?
The dead welcome him with open arms.
2 days. Yeah. Tomorrow's Monday, and after that is Tuesday. Better start packing now, because you won't be done until Tuesday.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
We're putting in...
You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
We're putting in about 14 hours tomorrow, Friday. Mark's gonna take the first shift, I'm gonna take the second.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife.
No, Mr. Beckley.
It was someone like him.
Like who?
The kid sees him there at game, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. got so many questions after all? Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
You gonna put some food in Ali's bowl and all that stuff when you come?
Nordy, the bird boy, didn't make it. The Jaws,
at the crib when you leave?
they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
My sister said at her parents' house. My mom, you said yours or mine? And I said, sisters and her grandma's. My mom has pit bulls. Pit bulls.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The Corps survived as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
Say something.
We have to go. Please.
Hold on, wait. The survivor agreed to return to the Bastion.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Celandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other.
Are you there?
For the first time.
Something.
For Zolf, Celandia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Last but not least, have you been in Celandia long? You travel all the way from the east.
He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city.
Use your hands.
He's lived here ever since. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Things are different. Go back in the house and speak on the phone.
Kid ain't finished here yet. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be all right.
Things are gonna be all right.
Well, look what we have here.
Got the lost and found and the memory. So funny. Ew. Yep. That's messed up. Memorial or lost and found. Yep, let's go with Memorial. Hey, no. There's some bricks with a big candle, really?
The Memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Oh, you did you?
Words can't express what happened, but they're
check
all
those
I
out in a
got.
bit. Woo! Getting money. Look at that. 1,000 something.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Too bad. Musty. Oh, we got something for the... Okay, we got fast reloading. That's what I need. Or 100% damage. Tough. Let's go fast reloading.
He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets.
Oh man, that is tough to choose from. 30% reloading time, 100% more damage. Well, if I hit him enough times, well, if I hit him with more damage, I won't have to reload any faster. Let's go with that. And I got that right there. Boop. Okay. Fast and Furious. Target penetrations per shot. 30% drop. Oh man, starting ends. Effects down. Twice the time. Let's try this.
His bow's looking lean and mean like a prize fighter.
Oh, there were?
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Yeah, you on my Merc, player.
There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zolf who pray to him. That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city. There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
Dang.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. the kid.
Oh.
Well, windbags, young and old, keep fighting for the fort.
Did you get the fight?
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
The world star.
Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides.
Ooh, look at that spread. Oh, shot in the face.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
My new favorite gun.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. The windbags put the kid on notice.
Two chances.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can.
What?
He stashes the marshal's prize. Goes back to something more his style. Cinder Brick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though.
Go to sleep.
Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground.
Ooh, leveled up. Poof, be gone. Yeah.
Kid's stash of grenades is there for him if things get even worse.
That was the whole time. Oh, I fell.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid to get burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds.
Okay, it's about to go down.
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon, all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. It takes down Glutus. Maybe with Glandon. The windbags finally get the message.
Finally got the message. Taking care of business. Don't need any of this anymore. Take all this money though. Yep. If we can say it without sounding country, yeah. If we can say it without sounding country.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Answer.
And now ain't
Ask it.
nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrook Fort.
The scrap musket is especially powerful up close and can...
Kid shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
Tell me about your journey. What was
Seems
this? We
the
got a
only
bong?
thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe.
It is a smoking pipe. He said it too.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag. past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
That's probably why. Ooh, my character just hit the pipe, and now he's in a dreamland.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of.
I never knew my
Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up.
Yep.
But he learned to hold his own out there.
Sometimes to hold your own.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls.
Ooh.
Make his mama some money.
Yep.
Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there.
Ceylondia.
The elements, the Ura, you name it.
You are home. You tell me never happened. No, you put me on speaker and I can't hear you. It sounds like you're mumbling.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done
Ah, I
too.
fell. Get a better speaker. Whoa. Smoking a pancake? Okay.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Oh no! Wrong button.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Dang, 5 years, bro. Take it to the face.
In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Nobody. Thanks, bro.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break.
Ooh, I got lucky with those
The
shots.
kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Oh, trying to get me killed?
saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Power shot.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
That's it.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Take this out.
Well, he finally arrived at Ceylandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Peace out. Woo!
But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real.
Ooh, I'm making bank right now, guys. Oh, what is this thing? Nope, I'm out.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
That it? That's why you stay away from drugs, kids. I hit that pipe once and I was out. Look, it's still there too. I don't think I'm gonna do that for a while. Let's see what this guy got to say. Did the marshals ever give you a hard time being a Ura, you know?
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
And where did you get this? In the city they used to say this stuff was very strong. And after me hitting that one time, I was out, so it has to be true.
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Terminals of Colorado, or what? No, I already did that. I don't want to go back and do it again. It took forever. Okay. The marshals brought the city back to working order after the war, did they?
Even since the Uras surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Oh, yeah? Ding, 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 ding. Fine. Fine.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
New items and
Your kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Okay. Not effective as a warning, but very effective otherwise. This is for my little slice and dicer. Slice it and dice it. The lightning fast fury of strengths. Cut through every tough armor. Scraps. Got some more oils. This is what I need. So this other stuff. Memento. Health tonics. Full restore health. Interesting. Well, I need this for sure.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Good as new. Oh, that's for the big pistol. Let's go and get that. Just cause. This for the bow. Might as well. Now let's go and head back. Actually, what's this?
Breakers. Ain't no one can outrun them. Or their arrows.
Oh, I gotta do this one and this one still. I did them already, but I didn't have this memorial set up. So the forger, eh? Hammer going, bammer, bammer, bammer. This is 10% critical hit. I'm gonna do 50% damage with that. What do we got here? Uppercut attack causes knockback. Overhead strike deals bonus damage. Uppercuts, or let's do uppercuts so we can knock people back.
Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
Never. I didn't even need to buy this again because I already had everything unlocked. Dang it. That was a waste of money. A waste of schmeckles. I wonder if I should hit this one more time. Alright guys, I'm gonna hit it and quit it one more time, okay?
Kid takes another drag. Goes out like a light.
Like a light.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
Oh man, I gotta go through all these memoirs. Les memoirs once more. Uppercut. I think it.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life.
Can I just
Supposing what he
leave?
says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Dang it.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of.
I'm the pappy.
Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up. But he learned to hold his own out there.
Yes, I did. Oh, snap.
out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Mi madre. Thought I was done? You ain't dead yet?
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Nowhere to be found.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Not nobody. Hit me with your best shot.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. On one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Come on, big boy.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Okay.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Die?
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
That's all I need, buddy. Jump! Oh, this big dude.
Jump. Jump. Recover. Ooh, that's cool. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, let's get him. Who's next? Let's knock him out.
Well, it finally arrived at Ceylandia's vaunted safe haven.
Ceylandia.
He and no one else. But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Alright, now we gotta take out the bull. Oh, this is a bull.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing,
Is that it?
what he's done. I surely would.
Please let that be it. Thank you. I ain't doing that again. I don't need that much money. Off the face. Should I switch though? I shall come back for you, yeah? What do you mean? As for that. Okay. But whatever. Whatever.
That's Zolwood Grove. A nice, quiet place to show a musket a good time.
I'm gonna show Mustard a good time, alright.
Ever felt the Zolwood gourd, like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count. The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. muskets as they work best up close. It took a keen eye.
Second prize.
Trigger finger.
How do I get first? And there ain't even no prizes up in here. Oh, I see.
How do I get this? Question.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket.
That's right, buddy.
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
I don't think I got it. How do I get it? I didn't get a chance to. 25 seconds or less.
Dang it. Alright.
The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out.
Got him in 21 seconds, pimping.
Course in just a few shots.
Better believe I'm going out on top every time. 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers.
Kid
Hello?
probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Yeah. What's up, homie? Oh, where are you? You're gonna what?
No use praying to
Either
the gods
GoPro
these
or the
days.
small
No
camera.
time for it either.
Right. Either GoPro or camera. The
Kid
point and
says a
shoot
little
camera.
prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, small one.
Pith orchard. The place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Why?
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the orchard core is long gone too.
Yeah.
Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Not even my loyal subjects. I said I couldn't save my loyal subjects. Oh man, another one pooped into smoke. There's a small path going down this way. There goes another.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. sets up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off? Piv. Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Richer for it. Found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine. Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
How far is it?
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Heath and Dakota are gonna stop by there on the way here. On the way to Vegas. Yeah, they have the SUV, that's why. Yep.
Liura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls. That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then. That's the Bullhead Court. Folks defended themselves there with shields, not words. The accused always got a fair shake in Ceylambia. Some used to take the Bullhead
See how much
trial.
it costs.
Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. The Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
Go in the house. Yeah.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go. The kid pulls through in fine form.
10 hits or fewer. Gotta do it one more time.
Court is back in session for the kid. Old ritual for when folks believed there was this godlike bull watching over them. Had to make do with nothing but a shield. The kid pulls it off like nothing.
Woo! Dang, got stacks. I'm out. No, I just won a lot of money.
There's a hint of pride in his eye when he gets back, and more than a hint in mine.
That's right. Is it here? Is it here? Deliver a single crashing blow to 70 damage. Whatever. Oh.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits.
Destroy 100 objects.
The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learned to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. A good day's smashing to feed a family for a week.
Prize. $35 seconds or less. Yep.
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake. Worked too slow and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
Ooh,
Strongest,
just got it.
fastest folks earn more than their fair share. The kids worked the yard before, but that time it just plain destroyed it.
That is what I do.
A sail hammer's only as strong as its spine. And that's a strong spine.
It's a very strong spine, indeed. Oh, fizzy bubbly. Active only one below 25%. Long duration. Why not?
Cinder brick style sure goes down smooth, then stays in your gut like a rock.
Like a rock. Oh boy.
The Langston
It is
River
Pokemon.
flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weeping Millie. She'll send some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe She can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. She picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Never used this before. Let's try this.
Kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers. They've been watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, Kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peggers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. Windbags getting even better idea. They aim to smash Weepin' Nellie to splinters. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie. She's just gotta make one last stop. With the last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pegger country. Seems a calamity, ain't it? Pegger's appetites. They want that core real bad. Might be they want to just as bad as a kid. Kid shoos him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? Not even once.
Nope. Not even once.
Now, listen close. Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? The other kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one. No point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
But now you got nowhere to run.
They'll be here before too long. We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Come back later when you're about to go to sleep.
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that
Coming back
book.
later when you're about to go to sleep.
I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Yep. Right there. Lots of things. Eat this stuff. It's like a rite of passage in the city. Gives you that.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Ask Zia about the journey from her campgrounds. Traditional Ura script was outlawed in the city. Is this your handwriting?
So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it.
Dang.
Her father's own journal.
What happens when you don't learn how to read, kids? Or write in cursive? You become stupid.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Another shrine? Oh, no. Hey, how are ya? Hey.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Oh.
A Kobe.
Oh, okay, so if I have these activated, I get 15% more money and XP. I'm gonna try to do it all of it activated at one point, but not right now.
We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds. That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared. The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Huh. Yeah, it would.
Trappers stash their spare repeaters
Oh,
around here,
is that a sniper?
just in case.
Oh, it's going down, bruh. This is it. Better believe it.
Savage things lurking at every turn.
Right back at you.
Pincushions ain't the worst of it either.
This thing sucks.
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
Oh, it's my favorite movie. Chomp chomp.
They shouldn't have let their guard down.
Sure shouldn't have.
The core's right there, itching to come home. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another.
Oh.
He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survive the calamity. Same goes for the kid. Let's take it real slow when pincushions are afoot.
That didn't take forever.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them.
Chum.
Good thing pincushions can't see where they're shooting.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to read.
Slinger Johnson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Shield. Shield it up. I'm good with this. Don't run, Kobe.
Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. That kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead.
Ooh.
Lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and he only make him mad. smooth black stone coughed up by the calamity. You see it plenty more. Wild green vine apples, about the only good thing out here. Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp. The Wilds already reclaimed this place. Ow gives a wallflower a taste of its own medicine. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right?
I don't know.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it ain't. Not by a long shot.
Oh, man.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says. I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Are you hurt? What happened back there?
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Alright. What exactly did Zolf do?
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument until I tried to stop him. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Bang, bang. This is for what I need. Yeah, I need more. Yes.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Sparkity spark. More range, less spread. More spread, less range.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
Start with the barrel. And after that, should cause great knockouts.
The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
This we got. So let's go ahead and put all this to good use.
Dread rum's brewed from swamp weeds, so its effect is as bold as its flavor.
Or flavorful as its boldness. Yeah? No? Okay.
Finders keepers.
Losers vipers, yeah? Foes shall gain resistance to physical harm. This is for the upgrade material, no? Oh, yeah. Can't believe it. Let's go do some upgrading real quick. Down by your forger. Took a look. Okay, 100% damage, 50% damage. Good one.
That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick.
A little extra oomph. Do I need this? Yeah, I think I can buy that. So I need the blade looking things. And the musket. Blades and muskets. Blades and muskets. Yes. I don't need more than one of those, do I? Do it. I think I do. I think I upgraded all weapons. Let's see. Produces. Or
To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
gotta get rid of the recoil. 6. I just have enough to fully upgrade the sword.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
20% critical hit.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
They don't. I don't know which one to use now. I'm gonna do the blade. Blade it up. I like this weapon, so I'm gonna keep that for now. I need to check this one out. Or the dueling pistols. Let me try this for one more time. What do we got going on here? I haven't tried this yet. It was a
The
quick.
repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Oh. My enemy of my enemy is my friend.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back. That's Trapper's Shingle, only place in the city to go to get certified with a repeater.
Let's get certified real quick, folks.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
No.
Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
$64 targets. That's probably all of them.
Kid decides to keep working his aim and footwork on the shingle.
Got to.
best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines.
Ah, dang it. I got 54 again. What do I need? 64. I'm gonna get this. Fudge. Come on. You're better than this, Dom. You're better than this, Domo. What is that anyway? Hats. Dang it, I'm not getting it. I'm not, whatever. I don't have all day to do that. Let's finish this. I feel like this is turning into a walkthrough.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, and so little else did.
Improve firing rates. Damage. Reload faster. Faster. Damage. I'll come back to you, buddy.
The less said about Jawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind.
Not if I eat it first.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds.
What happened?
This place is intoxicating.
Oh, what was it? Am I high again? Oh, I hear the music.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good, for all I know.
You know, this game has their own soundtrack that you can actually listen to. It's on Google Play and the iStore. Apple Store? App Store. Whatever it's called.
Wherever he is, it's somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
Get it, boys. Let's get it. I want to get it. Go hand in hand, bro. Turn back that light. Okay.
The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him good. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, bunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
What? Just like that, yawn. Oh man, it seems like I can go that way.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
What?
Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. He has the nerve to flash the shield they stole. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondé, the bartender?
No, Rondé.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning.
What?
It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's all right, snoozing there on a rock in the sky.
Very strange. Going all the way back to the beginning of the game.
He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
This dude's having a real big trip right now.
He sees what's left undone.
I'll catch you.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers stick their nasty thorns into his heels.
You old bootlicker face.
You ever heard of a lung blossom?
Oh, man.
It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. Kid prunes it down to size somehow.
What do you mean somehow? 'Cause I'm the greatest. Could have used you a little bit long time ago, buddy.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
What a serious challenge. Try invoking more idols at the shrine.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Oh, what? That's what I'm talking about. More upgrades? Okay. See where you're coming from. Let's see how long this has been going for. Well, it's almost 12 right now, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits because we actually gotta start. We actually gotta start driving tomorrow. Head out to Texas. I mean, not Texas, but we head out to Vegas for next week. The race in 2 weeks. We're gonna be out in Vegas for a week and work the next week. So I'm gonna stop right here. This game is actually longer than I thought it was gonna be. Even though I've been streaming for about 4 hours, maybe. I don't know. Let's get a quick check. Yep. Been streaming for. Well, let me stream for 2 more minutes so I can call it an even 3 hours. And I guess you could say this is kind of a walkthrough. Oh, I thought that said Henny. Man, they selling some Henny in this mug?
Gravers. They are Majustice. They seemed unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Until they met me, Dominic. Oh, I got some more money now. Go ahead and use that. I don't have enough. Oh, I got this though. More damage.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
What's this now? I can still add more damage. Oh man. I think I'll add more damage a little later. Alright folks, this has been a 3-hour walkthrough of Bastion. Probably should have did this in sections, but oh well. That's the halfway point, I'm assuming, since now I got better upgrades. It's gonna take me a little bit longer to get the money for all that. So if you stuck to the very end of this, go ahead and like this video if you like the game you were watching. Go ahead and share it, and don't forget to follow the page. And on that note, I'm jumping out.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds.
Oh, I think I
So
improved
much for
this, so
that
I can go ahead and try this as a challenge. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. I've come a long way, fellas. And I'll do some more later. Till then, I'll let you guys tomorrow. And it has been 3 hours. Yeah, I gotta go sleep.